This is Paul McKenna for PT Boxing. I'm here today down in Sheffield with me, Jason Gavern. How are you, mate? Okay?
How are you, sir? Doing alright?
Good stuff. Press conference today, and happy to see you here, mate. Saturday night, back in England again, and taking on Yorkshire's Dave Allen. So, you know, decent fight, unbeaten kid, on his way up the rankings, and obviously you're coming over with something to prove and hoping to get that win Saturday night.
Yeah, you know, unfortunately it's a short notice fight again. I have a number of losses, and the number of losses that I have are because of these. This reason I'm taking short notice, but you know what, it is what it is. I'm a fighter. I'm not the best fighter in the world, but I'll fight the best in the world. You know, so let's fight. That's all it's about. So thank you to Eddie Hearn for the opportunity to be here again. We're just looking to, it's all about the fans, putting a good show on for the fans and have a good time. You know, I have a good fan base here. I'm welcomed here, so it's always a good time coming here.
That's it, mate. I was just about to mention you are sort of like Britain's adopted son.
Right.
You've got a decent fan base over here, and I know the fans like it. And as you said, you're a fighter, and you're willing to get in with the best. You've been in with the best, and
yeah, my last fight with Joshua. You know, Anthony Joshua will be heavyweight champ of the world. He will be the future of the heavyweight division. I took that fight on 5 days' notice. You know, we had a great time with prize fighter. But yeah, you know what? Let's fight, man. It's the fight game. You know, unfortunately, if I had a 6 or 8 week camp to get ready for this guy, he wouldn't have lasted in the ring with me for 4 rounds. But it is what it is. We'll just fight. You know, hey, let's go at it. So
as far as the opponent, Dave Allen, have you seen much of him? Had a little look? And
no, I mean I'm a fighter, but I'm a fan. I know the heavyweight division. I know the who's who's. I've heard of him before, but I've never really looked at him or watched him. You know, so I did look at a few fights of him, just take a peek. But yeah, I think we're going to do well. He's a young kid, talks well, looks the part. You know, he's 22, 23 years old, so just take it easy on the old guy.
That's it, mate.
Yeah.
Just before we go as well, you know, obviously Eddie's just mentioned up there that as soon as you got the phone call, you know, it was first it was how much, but then afterwards, obviously you're a fighter and you always come and put on a good show for the fans. But as far as it goes with sort of ambition and what's left, you still feel you've got a part to give to the heavyweight division?
Yeah, you know what? My issue is I don't have a manager, I don't have a promoter, I do everything my own. So I'm not going to get Eddie Hearn to call me and say, get ready for Dave Allen in 8 weeks. You know, here's some training expenses, here's some money, training. You know, I'm married, I got kids, I got the house, it's just life, you know, so I'm not in the gym 24/7 to where if I had a camp, I would be.
Yeah, of course.
I beat David Allen 10 out of 10 times, giving me a 6-8 week camp. You know, so I'm not going to say I'm not going to beat him Saturday night, but obviously the cards are stacked against me. So he's had 10-week camp getting ready for a guy named Richard Towers. So he's in shape, he's ready to come, he's ready to throw, and you know, he's on Sky Sports, his hometown, Yorkshire guy, so it's let's fight. At the end of the day, let's fight.
Is it sort of a little bit annoying, or, you know,
it's annoying, is that what you said?
Is it a bit annoying for you in the sense that you sort of, in your mind, believe that you're capable of beating a lot of the fighters you've lost to?
I'm capable of doing so much more, but it's hard, man. There's being in shape and there's being in boxing shape. I'm always in the gym. I'm a big CrossFitter. I'm a big CrossFit fan. I'm doing that a lot. I'm doing my weights, running, but it's not boxing. You know what I mean? It's not. You give me 6-8 week boxing camp. It's a different world.
There's a difference between fit and fighting fit.
There's a difference between being in shape and being in boxing shape. You know, Jason Gavern being in 6-8 week camp is going to be a whole different fighter than who's going to be 6 days notice. You know, so but it is frustrating, but you know what, it is what it is.
That's it.
It's about opportunity, because I beat this guy Saturday. We'll see what happens.
That's it, mate. Well, on that note, best of luck on Saturday night, mate, and pleasure speaking to you, and we look forward to catching up with you soon.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, thanks.